Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim wa sallallahu ala nabiyyil kareem Muhammadin wa alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. We were talking about preventives in inheritance. That a guy is supposed to be an inheritor and a heir of someone deceased, but because of certain preventives, he got deprived of inheritance. So one of that, the first preventive was slavery. That if father is free and son is slave, or vice versa, they cannot take the inheritance of each other. That is something logical and reasonable. Why? Because a slave does not have anything. So what the other free man will take therefrom? He does not own anything. And he cannot take from his muris. Muris is the deceased one. Because he cannot own anything. So ultimately it will go to his master. So why something should be given to the master of a slave for no reason? So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says that there is no inheritance process between a free man and a slave one. Got it? Then the second one. Yes. Second preventive is killing of one's own muris. One's own muris. Muris is the being inherited. Muris means the being inherited. In whose property being inherited. But here, to make it easy, we say the deceased. The deceased one is called the muris because he has left something behind and people are taking it as inheritance. Got it? So if someone killed his muris, so he cannot take anything from his taraka and from his property. But what type of killing is meant there? According to Abu Hanifa, rahmatullahi alayh, Hafiz Sahab, your student left the fans, then you and Hafiz Tahir will pay for. Hafiz Tahir, you are ready? Yes, that's a nice man. So you turned ours as well. Turn on ours, stop the others. Look at the chart. Just 3 and 4 turn on. You turned on only 4 or 3 and 4? Regarding masjid, everybody should be that much careful. Yes, he must keep in mind that what this fan number is, what that fan number is. Yes, got it or not it? Yes. Huh? Yes, I check the plants even. Yes, every day I check every plant. That what's going on with this plant. Yes.
You want a tree?
Yes. Yes.
I have a nice tree. It doesn't grow very high.
Where?
At home. There's an 5-gallon bucket.
What type of tree?
It's a very big tree.
Just bring it.
Okay.
So anyhow, killing. What type of killing according to Abu Hanifa? Which causes either retribution, qisas, or kaffara. Got it? According to Imam Malik? No. Say.
Imam Malik, a killing having intention and being unjust.
Yes.
If it is indirect.
Yes. Killing was unjust and with intention. Even though if it was not directly killing, somebody helped another one with the intention to kill him. Got it? The instigator. Who? Instigator. The indicator. So he cannot take anything from the property of the deceased one, even though if he is a heir in Sharia. According to Imam Shafi,
Any killing, even if it is by a non-bound person.
yes, any killing will deprive the person concerned from taking any share of inheritance, even though if that has been done from a non-bound or by a non-bound person, a mad one. Non-bound is one? A mad one. Yes. And according to Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal,
Any killing which causes retribution, meaning qisas, diyat or kafara.
yes, any killing which causes either kafara or diyat, blood money, or retribution. Now number 3, difference in deen. Ahmad, Abu Dawood and Ibn Majah narrates a hadith from Abdullah ibn Amr radiyallahu anhu. And Tirmizi narrated the same from Jabir ibn Abdullah. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, La yatawarasu ahlu millatain shatta. People have two different religions. Do not take inheritance of one another. People have two different religions. Cannot take inheritance of one another. Also, the Jama'ah except Imam Nasai, narrated a hadith from Usama ibn Zayd radiyallahu anhu. From whom? Usama ibn Zayd radiyallahu anhu. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, La yarisul muslimul kafira walal kafirul muslima. A Muslim cannot take inheritance of a disbeliever. And a disbeliever cannot take any part of the inheritance of a believer. May Allah forgive and forbid. If one is a believer, the other one is a disbeliever. Father is believer, the son is disbeliever, or vice versa. And one of them died. So the other one cannot take any part of inheritance. And this is an issue unanimously agreed upon by all 4 mazahib. Abu Hanifa, Malik, Shafi and Ahmad. Because of this hadith. Got it? And as you know, that inheritance is because of wala. Because of what? Wala. And support. Completely. And here, there is no wala and support between a Muslim and a non-Muslim in every and each single case. There is no any support and wala between a Muslim and a non-Muslim in each and every situation. If one of them is fighting from Islamic State and the other one is fighting from a non-Islamic State, so can they help and support each other? There is no perfect wala between them. So that's why the concept of inheritance is dropped. Got it? This is a supportive reason. Otherwise, their unanimous decision is based upon that hadith which I have mentioned. La yarisul muslimul kafira walal kafirul muslima. Yes. There are a few Sahaba, Muaz, Muawiyah, Hassan ibn Ali, and Masruq. He is a tabi'i and a well-known scholar, faqih. They are of the view that a Muslim cannot take inheritance from a non-Muslim, but not vice versa. If a non-Muslim passed away and he left behind a Muslim heir, so he cannot take anything from inheritance. But if a Muslim passed away, so the non-Muslim heir can take his share. And they base their mazhab on a hadith also, where Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, Al-Islamu ya'lu wa la yu'la. Al-Islamu ya'lu wa la yu'la. Islam will overtake. It could not be overtaken. Islam can overtake, but it could not be overtaken. Now look how they explain this hadith. Taking a part of inheritance, look at me, is actually means that you have been overtaken by your more recent deceased one. You have been overtaken because you are the taking one. So the taking one is being overtaken. Yes, and who gave you? He is the overtaker. Yes, so now if a non-Muslim passed away and the Muslim is taking a share of inheritance from his property, so it means Islam being overtaken by kufr. You should write it. This is the explanation. Even though we don't follow them. Because this is not the mazhab of neither Abu Hanifa, nor Shafi, nor Malik, and not even Ahmad ibn Hanbal. So we say this hadith is not related to inheritance. But it means that Islam is excellent in its message. You should write it. Islam is excellent in its message, in its proofs and evidence, so it could never be defeated by any other religion. Could never be defeated by any other religion. Or it means if Muslims are practical Muslims, they will never be defeated. But ultimately they will be the victorious. Got it? Another point in which only Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal defer others. So Imam Ahmad said that even though there is no inheritance between Muslim and non-Muslims, but if the liberated slave of someone, the set-free slave of someone passed away, he was a non-Muslim, and he left behind no heir, but only his master who set him free. Only his master who set him free. So he can take his inheritance. He can take his inheritance. Because Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Al-wala'u liman a'taka. Inheritance will go to that one who set the slave free. Who set the slave free. So here Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not make any distinction between a Muslim master or a non-Muslim. That's what Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal says. But we say that this is a hadith. But the other hadith, which we have mentioned already, that is an exception to this general rule. That is what? Exception to this general rule. That inheritance will go to the liberating master. But if the master and slave, they differ from each other in deen, then they cannot inherit. Got it? Now if two people, they are non-Muslim but having different religion, they are non-Muslims but they have different religion. Imam Malik applied the same rule to them, that if they are the citizens of an Islamic state, father is Jew and son is Christian, or vice versa. Father is Jew and son is Christian and one of them died, they cannot take the inheritance of each other. That's according to whom? To Imam Malik. But Abu Hanifa, Shafi and Ahmad, they said, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Al-kufru kulluhu millatun wahida. Kufr as a whole is one single religion. Yes, that we differentiate that this is Jew and this is Christian and that is Hindu and that one is Sikh and the other one is Buddha and the fifth one is something else and things like that. Who cares? They are non-Muslim disbelievers. Yes, so Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Al-kufru kulluhu millatun wahida. They are one and the same religion, mean disbelieving in the message of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So these three Imams said, no, they can take the inheritance of each other. Jew or Christian, or Jew a Hindu, or Hindu a Sikh, or Sikh and a Buddhist, or as the case may be. Got it or not it? Or bought it? Wa sallallahu ta'ala ala khair. Kursa fala khana kadari miskada.